like this music.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, S.T.A.L.K.E.R was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer.
Well, you're an idiot.
The information about the development of psi devices obtained by S.T.A.L.K.E.R alerted USS commanders. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. All personnel working in the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratories at any cost. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition.
Pussies.
Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing.
Gauss. Okay, it's Gauss. Not Gauss.
Skadovsk became home to any and all who could reach it. Fierce stalker resistance did not stop the bandits from making regular and ultimately unsuccessful attempts to establish their so-called order on the ship.
Damn right.
Despite this ongoing struggle, the Skadovsk carried on its unique brand of life.
This is like the Fallout 3 ending. It's taking everything I did and wrapping up. I like it.
Following the destruction of the Bloodsucker lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability in the ever-changing world that is the Zone.
That guy looks stoked.
A fragile balance was reached between freedom and duty squads at Yanov Station. Tired of the endless struggle, fighters of both factions started leaving their squads and joining the Free Stalkers.
I didn't even interact with them.
Professors Herman and Ozerski were forced to cut short their scientific research in the Zone due to a lack of data. On returning to the outside world, the two scientists proceeded to engage in unrelated work.
You know what, I'm good with that. You guys should be trying to find cures for cancer, not chasing some
Gary's stories about
oasis.
the Army's fate scared stalkers away from Pripyat. The few who dared to venture into the city ran into inexplicable phenomena, which added further dark strokes to an already gloomy picture of the dead city.
Dun dun dun.
Organized mercenary squads continue to be active in the Zone. Their interest in the secret laboratories is becoming increasingly difficult for USS operatives to ignore.
I stopped them.
Attempts to establish the identity of the client who hired the mercenaries proved unsuccessful.
Either that's sequel bait or I screwed up, but...
The area around Yanov Station gained a reputation for being one of the most dangerous places in the Zone. Fewer and fewer stalkers make it back from raids, many dying at the hands of mutants within view of the camp. One of those missing is Trapper, who set out to track down a chimera on what appears to have been his last hunt.
Trapper. Forget who Trapper is.
Rumors of Zulu's fate reached the leader of duty, General Veronin. Counter to most expectations, Veronin decided to posthumously award Zulu with the Silver Shield, duty's highest decoration.
Good. He deserved it.
Vano headed off to the freedom-controlled military warehouses, where his cheerful personality and optimism quickly earned him the popularity they merited. Ultimately, he took charge of a small group of researchers involved in investigating anomalous areas.
Good for you, Vano. Keep with that beard,
Senior
man.
Lieutenant Sokolov continued to take part in flying missions over the Zone. During one such recon flight over Lamansk, his aircraft was shot down by mercenaries. 2 weeks later, he was picked up by a patrol near the cordon.
Your luck sucks.
Within a month of his rescue, Sokolov had left the Air Force, joining a civil airline instead.
He then died 3 weeks later from head cancer.
A group of stalkers was forced to seek shelter on Noah's old barge during a particularly powerful emission. When the barge was attacked by a horde of Snorks afterwards, stalkers were forced to concede that the barge was as good a defense against mutants as anything they'd seen. Even more astonishing was a litter of pseudo-dog puppies that Noah himself led into battle against the Snorks.
Good for Noah.
Having overcome his alcoholism, Carden left the Skadovs.
Yeah!
Stalkers said he went to look for his missing friends. Several days later, he returned, suffering from wounds and radiation poisoning. As soon as his wounds healed, he left the zone for the second and final time.
Aww. Wait, left the zone or left the ship? I think it said zone. So I think he's okay.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R's knowledge was lost with him. The information he found at the Chernobyl NPP, which could have been used to gain a better understanding of the zone, remained forever within its borders. It seems the zone knows how to keep its secrets.
I feel like I've fucked up a lot.
When Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, returned from the zone, he was forced to explain the reasons for the failure of Operation Fairway. Following a dragged-out investigation and the Brass's failed attempt to make him the fall guy, the colonel was finally given an honorable discharge.
Alright. It wasn't that important to me. Oh, epic music! I want to stand on a cliff and look out at a sunset right now. With the wind blowing in my hair. Did S.T.A.L.K.E.R die? I don't think he did. It's because it said his information was lost, so that's a little weird to me. Now if I remember correctly, it's gonna be credits, right? With another really good song. Yeah. Oh yeah. That fire in the background looks out of place, but awesome at the same time. Oh yeah. Oh, Russian rock. Hell yeah. Oh, baby. All those actors, I'm sure, are going to get amazing parts now. Best actors ever. Tetris is the guy's nickname? Alright. Anyone knows the name of the song, post it somewhere in the comments and I might download it. I can make a montage of this if I really wanted to. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. If there's microphone bumping, I apologize because I'm kind of bobbing my head right now. Oh, it just ends there? Balls. Alright, I guess, alright. I could have sworn you were able to stay in the game and complete stuff that you hadn't done yet, but, that was S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of Pripyat, everyone. That was my experience with it. I know that I missed stuff. I know that I probably made some stupid decisions, but hey, I really enjoyed myself. If you want to try out S.T.A.L.K.E.R, most of the games, I think all 3 of the games on Steam are $20, except for the second one, which is 15. I really liked it. It's a really enjoyable game. I recommend the complete mod. Just make sure that you get the most recent version, which is the 1.0.2 version. And yeah, I really hope everyone enjoyed the Let's Play. I had a lot of fun making it. I can safely say I'm a fan of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series. Thanks to everyone who watched this entire series. I do appreciate all the views. I appreciate subscriptions. And I will see you guys next time.